Coming up live at 4, we take a look into this past weekend's Mr. Siena show.
Later on, seniors and their littles make their most of their final day celebration.
And students in the criminal justice program were able to investigate a mock crime scene. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Connor Whalen.
And I'm Matt Harris.
April is an exciting month here on campus, and we are a little over a week away from Siena Fest.
The artist reveal for the concert next Friday is Iconopop and Ayaz.
This weekend, the annual Mr. Siena show, ran by Habitat for Humanity, takes place.
I was able to attend and take a deeper look into how Habitat is benefiting from events like this.
Good afternoon. This past weekend, this is an event for people not only to put on a performance, but also to raise awareness and money for the Habitat for Humanity organization, which works very closely with Siena University. To learn more about what an event like Mr. Siena does for the Habitat organization, I spoke with Pat Lenahan and the person who put the whole event together, Father Dennis Trembulo.
So Mr. Siena raises a lot of money to send our students here at Siena on our spring break trips. While they're there, they can go help build houses and lay brick and help families who need it get in a home that they deserve.
You know, Habitat is an international organization of people who care about the homeless and care about, you know, the poor and so forth. And we contribute to that effort as Siena students.
An event like Mr. Siena does a great job at funding and giving awareness to the Habitat organization, but it wouldn't be possible without the performers. This year, the show had 7 amazing performers who put on a great show. Led by dancing and singing with a skit in the middle of it, the guys displayed a hard work, chemistry, and a willingness to work together. Now moving on to the winner of the competition, which was EJ Cabahug. He put on an amazing performance, transitioning from Bruno Mars to Pitbull in the middle of his act. I was able to interview him after the show, and I asked him what it meant to win Mr. Siena.
Honestly, like, winning is great and all, but it's just the experience in general. Like, just putting months and months of work into this show. It was such a life-changing experience, such a lovely experience, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
Overall, it was a great event, and I would definitely go back just as a viewer. Mr. Siena raised a lot of awareness and a lot of money, which went towards sending members of the Habitat for Humanity organization to Charleston this spring break. All of the performers did so amazing, and a big congratulations to EJ for winning the event. Signing off, Matthew Harris, SCTV News.
The Best Buddies Mentoring Celebration closed out the year with a special celebration, highlighting the friendships built along the way.
SCTV's Elijah Miller has the story.
After months of mentoring and meaningful connections, today marks the final celebration for students in this program as seniors prepare to graduate and say goodbye. For these seniors, graduation isn't just about caps and gowns, it's about the connections they built along the way. After months of mentoring younger students, today's final celebration is both a goodbye and a reminder of the friendships and memories that will last forever.
As part of the medical field, I need to get to know people of like different ages, and then doing this program, I got to meet a bunch of fun kids. They made me laugh. Some of them were just insane, but it's just overall good experience for you to have.
What started as a simple mentoring program quickly turned into something more. Over the past several months, these seniors have built meaningful relationships with younger students, offering guidance, encouragement, and support both inside and outside the classroom.
I'm going to miss seeing these kids every other Saturday. We always have a fun time. We play games, and I get to hear crazy stories about what's going on in their lives. It's shocking to see how this new generation is living, but I am going to miss the stress-free hours of the Saturday morning where you just get to forget about everything else that's going on in your life and just have fun with these kids.
As the celebration comes to a close, seniors and mentees share one last day together, filled with laughter, gratitude, and reflection. While goodbyes aren't easy, the relationships built here will carry on, even as these seniors take their next steps beyond graduation. For these seniors, today isn't just about celebrating the difference that they've done, but it's about recognizing the difference that they've made. Reporting from Siena University, Elijah Miller, SCTV.
Siena students celebrated culture and community this week at a holy festival on campus.
Siena students gathered at Inaugural Plaza for a holy celebration hosted by the Asian Student Association and Hindu Student Association. This event featured traditional food, music, and colored powder used in the celebration, along with free white shirts and sunglasses for students taking part.
We celebrate it every year. I really hope that students take away the message behind it. It's really just a celebration of the spring coming and good versus evil and just good vibes overall. So I hope they take that message away.
Holi is known for the throwing of colored powder, symbolizing positivity, joy, and new beginnings. Students celebrated by tossing the powder and taking part in the tradition, creating a fun and energetic atmosphere on campus. During Saints Week on Siena campus, students are taking a break to enjoy one of the most popular traditions hosted by Siena's Student Activities and Leadership Development Board and the Gender Sexuality Alliance events.
SCTV's Brady Leska has the story.
I'm Brady Leska, and I'm here at the SSU, where at 1 o'clock, students are going to have the chance to unwind with the Cookies and Flowers event. At Siena University, Saints Week is giving students a chance to step away from the stress of classes and enjoy campus life in a different way. Events like Cookies and Flowers are bringing students together through simple, hands-on activities designed to spark connection, something Siena emphasizes as part of the overall student experience. Organizers say the goal goes beyond just 1 week.
Every Wednesday on campus we have a Saints Day, so it's some sort of giveaway. We've done t-shirts once a semester, flowers, we've also done tote bags, prize wheels. It's a way for us to invite students to get out of their rooms or wherever on campus and come together. It really raises their spirits, whether it's winter and it's snowing or we have a beautiful day like today.
At Siena University, events like this may seem simple, but they're designed with a bigger purpose in mind. From building connections to giving students a break from academic stress, organizers say these moments can have a lasting impact on campus life. We spoke with students and organizers to find out why these events matter.
Well, I think giving out bouquets it's very fun, it's very colorful, but also being able to do a collaboration with GSA is very big, and having GSA be a known name on campus means a lot for us, and it means a lot for students. So combining two like really fun, colorful, powerful activities is great to have on campus.
Events like this is what helps build our community here at Siena College. Reporting for SCTV, I'm Brady Leska.
This past Tuesday, some of our Saints got the chance of what it's like in a crime scene.
The juniors and seniors in the criminal justice program got the opportunity to examine a crime scene. They had to collect and store evidence like they were really out in the actual field. We interviewed prospective student Sarah Schweigart about her experience doing this activity and her thoughts on it.
It's exciting for me because I get to see what I'm going to be going into in the next few years and how it can help my career path in the future because I'm interested in the forensics.
Through hands-on experiences like this, students are getting to apply what they learn in class and step into the role of an investigator, a lesson that was brought to life one clue at a time. Still to come, I'll have the pleasure of speaking with some of the cast from Dolly's West Kitchen. Welcome back to SCTV News. I'm joined today by Hassan Lang and Gray Hertz, who are both a part of the Dolly West Kitchen cast. So, what is Dolly West's Kitchen about?
Oh boy. It is World War II, set in Ireland. It's a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
You probably have a better answer than me.
It's about like family values.
Yeah.
You know, there are some non-Irish soldiers who kind of come in and mix up the family. There's a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, like every show. But
yeah.
basically, it's about a family and their like struggles to kind of.
It's like this. I think this whole play is really to show that like, even if you're not directly involved in like a war, it still affects you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So the play, as you guys were talking about, deals with identity, nationalism, and family. Which of those speaks to you the most, and why?
I think to me, family is the one that speaks to me the most. I have like a very, very, very large family. So, you know, all the things that are happening in the show, the struggles of like dealing with certain big events that come up and relationships between, you know, older siblings and younger siblings, like I've seen it, I've experienced it, I've felt it. So like the show's very real for me, and I feel like we portrayed the struggles very well in a way that'll be relatable for a lot of people.
Awesome.
Yeah, for me, I think it's identity. I use any pronouns, and I think it's portrayed really well, the struggle of like coming to terms with like who you really are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So can you guys tell us a little bit about your characters and what really drew them to you?
So my character's name is Jamie O'Brien. I'm an American soldier who's stationed in Derry, and I kind of get dragged along with my cousin and our troop leader to Dolly West Kitchen, and really, I don't want to be there, but you know, one of the family members catches my eye, and I kind of get caught in this whole really big affair ordeal that you know.
It's like a square.
It's like a square. It's like this one's after this one, and this one's after this one, and you know, it's really interesting. You guys should come to the show. But the thing that drew me to the character is that we're really similar in the sense that a lot of the times we're silent, and you know, we're sitting in the background, and then when we have something interesting to say, we'll pop it in. But a lot of the times we're just kind of watching and observing everything happen around us.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, Dolly West. Ooh. She is the middle child of the West family. Middle children are fun. And so that kind of like means that she'll like definitely like put you in your place if you need to be put in your place, or stick up for you, but mostly put you in your place. I think what really drew me to her was how set she is on things. She like wants to do something and she does it. I actually think that I'm not very similar to her. I play her and I'm like, wow, I wouldn't do this in this situation. But yeah, she's a really deep character.
Awesome. So you're ending the show. So what's been your favorite part seeing the whole play come together?
Ooh. I think for me, honestly, this time it's like being in the room. I feel like when we got upstairs and we actually were on the set and seeing like all the work that they went into building it and painting it and like putting little like kitchens here and like little knickknacks there to make it really feel lived in, I feel like that really brought the whole aspect of family and identity together, because we were actually, you know, experiencing these people's lives. Like we weren't acting, we were really going through the motions. And so for me, like finally moving from the basement upstairs onto the set really like brought everything together in a really nice way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think the same thing. I think that also the lighting helped a lot as well, to bring a warmth to the scenes that needed warmth and coolness to the scenes that needed to be cold.
All right, so lastly, when is your guys' show and why should people come and watch?
So we actually open tonight, Thursday, April 16th.
Yes.
And then we have another show tomorrow and Saturday. All of those are at 8 p.m. And then we have a Sunday matinee at 3 p.m. And then we're taking a little break, but we'll be back next Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 8 p.m. And then next Saturday will be our closing night.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. And next, we'll be joined by Steve and Noah for our sports reel.
Welcome back to SCTV Sports. I'm Noah Kime alongside Steve Jones to cover all the action this past week in sports. How you doing, Steve?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy to be back, and I'm ready to get into all the action in the past week. Let's start with the NBA. We had play-in action underway at the beginning of the NBA postseason, and we couldn't have asked for a better start than this Hornets-Heat game.
What a matchup we had. Early on, some controversy as Bam Adebayo got tripped up by LaMelo Ball. At first, everybody thought, okay, this might have just been a careless act. However, Bam didn't get up for a little bit, and then penalties were assessed, and a punishment was assessed to the Hornets and LaMelo Ball earlier yesterday.
Yeah, and I think rightfully so. I mean, it was a pretty blatant trip when you watch the replay, and he was fined a substantial amount of money, but let's get right back into this game. Despite that, the game will continue. Davion Mitchell looked great throughout this game, 28 points for him, and the shots were just falling. Andrew Wiggins came to play, stepping up in that spot for Bam Adebayo.
LaMelo Ball driving in, needing to make a move, kicks it out. Bridges, they find the extra pass. Brandon Miller, splash. A big-time three for the Hornets.
That was the first of two big threes here for Brandon Miller. You see him pull up right in the defender's face, splash. That's money. That's money all day.
Then they go side out, looking. Kobe White, contested three, puts it in, drains it with just under 11 seconds to go. What a shot.
Kobe White was on fire all game. You could tell how much this Hornets team really wanted this win. You get the lob to Brandon Miller, and they got off and running as soon as overtime began in this one.
And in overtime, it was all Hornets all day. Miles Bridges up
That's
and
nasty.
under.
That's a nasty move. One of the best layups I've seen in a minute from Miles Bridges right there. Absolutely amazing performance from him as well. Here goes Tyler Hero, another prayer three, and it goes down. This game was full of just absolute prayer shots.
Hero again from the corner with ball in his face. Didn't get it to go, but the whistle is blown, so that's a big-time call.
It's a big-time foul by LaMelo, but he was ready to make up for it. Drives to lane, right-hand finish, gets the layup to go, and that would be all she wrote for this one. The Heat would try to get it with a last-second heave, but ultimately it would be blocked by Miles Bridges. And look at this celebration. You can tell how much this win means to this Hornets team, this Hornets fan base. It was an absolute great win, and they got one more to go to reach the NBA playoffs.
The city of Charlotte getting a larger-than-life win, one of their first playoff wins, or should I say their first ever play-in win, now on the cusp of a playoff win for the first time in nearly a decade, Noah.
Yeah, how can you not be happy for that team? This fan base has been, at the bottom of the Eastern Conference for, since Kemba Walker, like over 10 years since they've been in the playoffs. So
absolutely.
Really happy for this team. They're going to play the Magic tomorrow night, and I mean, personally, I'm rooting for a Hornets win. This is a great feel-good story for this fan base. I'm really excited to see how that game plays out.
I will say this. If the Miami Heat decide to move on from Eric Spoelstra in what would be one of the worst coaching decisions of all time, about half of the league, whether you're a play-in, bottom-tier playoff team or a team in the lottery, they will be calling saying, hello, how much money would you like and for how many years?
Yeah, you give them a blank check to
Absolutely.
Eric Spoelstra. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But that wasn't the only great playing game we had as well. Last night, we had the Warriors and the Clippers in a highly anticipated matchup. The Clippers, who had a hot second half of the season, and the Warriors, who finally got their main man back in Steph Curry as they finished out the season, and they were looking to get this play-in win to continue to the next round of the play-in.
I tell you what, Kawhi and Curry turning back the clock with a little help from a new kid in town, and that's Darius Garland. Pod's having himself a night as well, too. Making Garland work, shaking and baking on him, eventually getting the bucket over him and Brook Lopez.
Absolutely. Kawhi going to work with his classic pull-up mid-range shot. You know that's automatic. The Clippers were hitting early on in this game. You get Chris Dunn over in the corner, splash, that's money. The Clippers were hot to start this game.
Absolutely. Draymond swinging around. Steph Curry would only take some time until he got hot, and that he did, shooting over 50% from downtown last night.
Absolutely vintage Steph Curry game. What we're accustomed to out most of the season, but there's Kawhi again with a nice little baseline move, getting to the bucket, big basket. Here comes the Warriors. Steph Curry sizing him up. Pass to the corner. Kristaps Porzingis with an absolute bomb of a three-pointer.
In the words of Mike Breen, Porzingis again, as Porzingis had a hearty 15-plus points to keep the Warriors in contention.
And Darius Garland, again with another three. He's hyped up. The fans are hyped up. But Al Horford will respond with a three of his own. Big Al, and he wasn't done with that one. Another elbow three. Al Horford, bingo. Money from the three-point line. Al Horford coming up huge for this Warriors team.
And Steph Curry doing Steph Curry things. The behind the back to Draymond. One of those geometrically impossible shots, as Harlan would describe it, and he delivers. Steph Curry again, putting the Warriors on his back. Came into last night with 35 career points a game in the play-in, and that will help advance the Warriors to another play-in game where they'll meet the Phoenix Suns, the winner getting the Oklahoma City Thunder in a very exciting first-round matchup, Noah.
Yeah, absolutely vintage Steph Curry game. You get the game winner off the handoff from Draymond Green. We've seen that for years and years now. It was great to see Steph Curry get a win. It's nice to have him back in the playoffs again. And we never know how much longer we have with Steph Curry as he's getting older, so I'll take as many games from him as I can possibly get.
Absolutely. Some great and thrilling NBA play-in and playoff matches to come this weekend starting tomorrow night, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. And that'll do it for us tonight at SCTV Live at 4.
Follow us on Instagram at Siena Communications TV, or you can find us here on the Siena Communications Program YouTube page.
Have a great night, guys.